Hi, hello. Welcome to the Introduction to Understand C. In this video, we are going to learn what exactly is C and what do we do with C. What exactly is C? C is a general-purpose programming language and compiler first developed by Dennis Ritchie at Bell Labs in 1972. It is very powerful programming language that is developed to create Unix operating system. C compiler understands its own syntax generally called C programming language. C compiler converts C programming language into application. Applications like operating systems, word processors, spreadsheets, databases, and many other utility applications can be developed using C. That is, Windows like operating systems, Microsoft Word like word processor, Microsoft Excel like spreadsheets, and SQL Server like databases can be developed using C programming language. Why is C called a language? Computer is a machine which takes instructions from humans and performs some useful task. A bare computer doesn't do anything on its own. A computer cannot take instructions in human language. A computer takes instructions in binary format as 0 and 1 or as combination of zeros and ones. For every binary numbered instruction, it does an unique task. Because we have separate way to talk to a computer, the way we talk to a computer is called computer language. Binary format computer language is always called machine level language. It is very tedious work to give instructions in machine language to a computer to perform larger tasks. It needs hundreds and thousands of lines of binary instructions to be put in a sequence and syntax to perform tasks. That is, a computer takes instructions in binary format. That is, for example, to add two numbers, it may be taking a binary number called 0010, and to subtract two numbers, it may be taking an instruction called 0011. Like that, for every unique task, it recognizes that task in binary format. A computer can understand several thousand unique binary instructions, and each of them do some unique task. Because it is tough to remember all those instructions in binary form, modern computer languages have evolved, which are called high-level languages. High-level languages will be in human understandable form. High-level languages simplifies arranging and giving instructions to a computer. High-level languages need to be converted into machine language or binary language to make them understandable by a computer. To convert high-level languages into machine-level language, we use interpreters or compilers. Each interpreter or compiler has its own unique syntax to give instructions to a computer. They understand instructions that are in their own syntax only, which will be in human understandable language, most of them in English. Because C is a compiler and has its own syntax or language to give instructions to a computer, it also is called a language or a computer language. C is a high-level language. What do we do with C? We build programs using C and compile them into applications. A program is a set of instructions arranged in a sequence with proper syntax to make computer perform a defined task. A C program is the set of instructions written in C language. And an application is the same set of instructions converted by the compiler and packed in machine level language or in binary form. For example, a calculator in Windows is an application. When you open a calculator application, you don't see C program in it, but all binary language instructions. What do we program with C? In C program, we write instructions to control various devices of the computer. For example, to show some message on the screen, we write instructions that send message onto the display device. To store some data temporarily, we write instructions that control RAM of the computer. To store data permanently, we write instructions that control hard disk. To take input data, we write instructions that control keyboard and mouse. To do calculations, we write instructions that control the main processor of the computer. Similarly, any device attached to the computer can be controlled by the program using proper instructions. All the instructions put in a proper sequence to complete a defined task properly is called a program. Basic syntax of a C program. A C program always starts with a function called main. What is a function we will discuss in later chapters. For now, it is to be understood that a C program must have a function called main. A C program can have only one main function within it, and its syntax is as follows. First, header inclusions comes, then the start of the main function started with a curly brace, then statement 1, statement 2, statement 3 followed by other statements, closed by closing curly brace. The statements here represent the instructions that we have to give to the computer. Main function always opens with a open curly brace and ends with a closing curly brace. All the instructions that you want to give to the computer are to be within these two curly braces. One instruction can be given in one line, which is called a statement in C language. Each and every statement has to be terminated using a semicolon. Every statement has to be in proper C language syntax. In the above main function, the statements are not in proper C programming syntax, but are shown for representing the format of the main function. Let's write a simple C program with proper syntax. Hash include stdio.h within less than and greater than symbol, int main, then opening curly brace, then printf hello world terminated by a semicolon, printf this is my first C program terminated by a semicolon, return 0 terminated by a semicolon, then closing curly brace. Here you see every statement written between opening curly brace and closing curly brace are terminated by a semicolon. Above program started with a hash include stdio.h. stdio.h put between less than symbol and greater than symbol, which is called header directive, which is used to include predefined standard input and output utilities in your program. In the above program, 3 statements were written in 3 lines between opening and closing curly braces of the main function. You can observe each statement is terminated by a semicolon. Only statements within main function are terminated. Main function and braces are not to be terminated using semicolon. First 2 statements in the program are using a predefined function called printf. The purpose of a printf is to output a message onto the screen of the monitor of a computer. Printf works only if hash include stdio.h is written at the top. All the header inclusions have to be at the top of the C program. They should not be anywhere in between the program. Printf has to be given a message in form of a string between 2 round brackets. And then printf has to be terminated, not the string. The string is a set of words, characters or numbers delimited between 2 double quotes. For example, the words this, is, a and string all are put within 2 double quotes. This makes a string in C language. In the third statement, a keyword return is used, which is used to return a value from a function. Why to return and what to return we will learn later while understanding functions. In later videos I will explain about functions. For now, use return statement to end your main function in each of your program. Adding comments to a C program. You can see the same program that you have seen in last slide. Just added some comments to this program. The main purpose of comments are for documenting the program. A comment must be put between a slash asterisk at the beginning of the comment and a asterisk slash at the end of the comment. Comments can be added to your C program for the purpose of documenting the program or code. The comments will be ignored by the compiler during compilation. Anything in the program put between slash asterisk and asterisk slash are recognized as comments by the compiler and ignore them from compilation. The purpose of adding comments to a program is to make or let your other users of the team, other mates of your team, to understand what you have written in the program. Thanks for watching. I will be continuing this tutorial in my next video about data types. Bye bye for now.